Can you feel it? Take a moment. Can you feel it? The Spirit of God is resting on you. Can you feel it? Take a moment. Take a day. Take a week. Take a month. It is different for everyone. The way it feels is different. The way we describe it is different. The way it manifests is different. But can you feel it? The Spirit of God is resting on you. This is what the reading from St. Peter's says. We are blessed in our suffering. And you may be one of those that feels like your suffering isn't as bad as so-and-so's, and you haven't struggled that much. But simply existing in a world full of brokenness causes us pain and suffering. We may not be physically ill ourselves, but I bet that each of us in some way hurts when someone we love hurts. We suffer when someone we love suffers. It's natural. Don't diminish that pain. It is worth addressing. Your pain is worth addressing. It is real, and it can be healed. You are worth it. Can you feel it? The Spirit of God is resting on you. In the reading from Acts this morning, the apostles were suffering. They didn't really know what happened. They lost their best friend. They lost their mentor. They lost their Messiah. And now he is back in the strangest of ways. And then he is gone again in the strangest of ways. He was lifted up, and a cloud took him out of their sight. So what did they do? They went where they were staying and devoted themselves to prayer. And what does prayer do? What is prayer? It is us communicating with God. It is God communicating with us. It is resting in God. It is allowing ourselves, giving ourselves permission to feel the Spirit of God resting upon us. Can you feel it? Take a moment. The Spirit of God is resting on you. I wonder if perhaps you are having the same experience I am in the midst of the COVID crisis. I feel like I have a sense of heightened awareness. I'm paying more attention to my mind and my body. I am paying attention to my surroundings. I am paying attention to the people around me. I am paying attention to everything. I am aware of what is happening near me. I am being mindful of all my activities. And it is tiring. It is tiring to be hyper aware every time you step outside. It is tiring to plan for so many little contingencies. It is tiring to plan for a hand-washing stop between here and there. It is tiring. The good news is that the Spirit of God is resting on us. At the end of our passage from Peter, it says that God will restore, support, strengthen, and establish you. Now, let me unpack that. Restore, support, strengthen, and establish. God will restore us. Restore means to bring back to its original condition, like the artists do with the old greats, like Caravaggio's stuff and all the other great painters. Peter is saying that God is going to bring us back to our original state. And that original state is where we are in harmony with God, creation, ourselves, and one another. God is going to restore us. God is going to bring us back into right relationships. Is that an easy thing to maintain while here on earth? No. That is why God is going to support us. The Spirit of God is resting on us. This is the support we need. The Spirit supports us, and the Spirit strengthens us. Can you feel it? The Spirit of God is resting on you. Now, the word establish intrigued me here. I wonder if you felt the same. Restore, support, and strengthen make perfect sense here, but establish seemed a bit odd. So I looked it up in the Greek. And the word themeliosis means to establish firmly. And I took a step further and looked in a commentary, and it said that the allusion is to a house which is so firmly fixed on the foundation that it will not be moved by wind or floods. So it indeed makes sense. God restores, supports, strengthens, and establishes us. The Spirit of God rests upon us, and we will not be moved. Can you feel it? The Spirit of God rests upon you.